The impact of Hamilton's switch. Jacques Villeneuve's take on Formula One dynamics. In the ever-evolving world of Formula One, few moves generate as much discussion as a high-profile switch between teams. Jacques Villeneuve, the 1997 world champion, recently stirred the pot with his provocative comments regarding Lewis Hamilton's potential transfer to Ferrari. His words echoed through the paddock and ignited passionate debates among fans and pundits alike. Take Verstappen out of F1, nobody cares. Take Hamilton out of F1, people care. Villeneuve's remarks serve as a compelling reflection of the current state of Formula One. While Max Verstappen has blossomed into a formidable contender, boasting remarkable talents and a fierce competitive spirit, Villeneuve's assertion emphasizes Hamilton's unique status within the sport. Hamilton is not merely another driver, he is a cultural phenomenon, an icon whose influence extends beyond the racetrack, the weight of legacy. To understand Villeneuve's perspective, one must consider Hamilton's legacy. With 7 world championships and a plethora of records to his name, Hamilton has transcended the role of a racing driver. He has become a voice for social change, transcending the sport's traditional boundaries. His advocacy for diversity, inclusion, and sustainability resonates with fans and non-fans alike, fostering a connection that few athletes in any sport can claim. Hamilton's move to Ferrari, a team synonymous with racing heritage and prestige, would not just be a mere team switch, it would be an event that captivates the global audience. The prospect triggers a myriad of questions. What would it mean for his legacy? How would it reshape the competitive landscape? Would it mark the dawn of a new rivalry? The potential stories are endless, each carrying the weight of Hamilton's status. Verstappen's fervor. In contrast to Hamilton's phenomenon, Verstappen, while talented and fiercely competitive, has not yet reached that level of cultural impact. His rise has been meteoric. He embodies the next generation of Formula One drivers. Fans of the sport admire his driving style and aggression, but his persona, while compelling, has not transcended the sport as Hamilton's has. Villeneuve's comments reflect a broader truth. While Verstappen's performances ignite excitement on the track, Hamilton's mere presence commands attention off it. This dichotomy highlights an interesting aspect of modern-day F1. The sport is witnessing a generational shift, with young guns like Verstappen and Charles Leclerc emerging as potential figureheads for the future. Still, Hamilton's current dominance and the aura surrounding him make it clear. He is the heartbeat of contemporary Formula One, cultural impact of F1. Villeneuve's assertion about fan engagement underlines a crucial factor in today's F1 landscape: the cultural impact of its stars. The sport thrives on its narratives, and few narratives are as powerful as that of Lewis Hamilton. His potential move to Ferrari would not just elevate excitement, it would inject a renewed sense of drama and anticipation into the sport. Brands, sponsors, and media outlets would clamor for a piece of the action, reflecting the immense draw Hamilton possesses. On the flip side, Verstappen's absence from the grid might send ripples through the sport, but it lacks the tsunami effect that Hamilton's departure would evoke. This difference illustrates the disparities in not just talent but influence, a reality that shapes the very fabric of Formula One. The road ahead. As Villeneuve's words reverberate, they provoke thought about the future of the sport. What would it take for Verstappen to become a similar cultural icon? How can the sport cultivate the next Hamiltons, who command attention both on and off the track? As Hamilton stands on the precipice of historical decision-making, the entire motorsport world watches, aware that whenever he makes a move, it will ripple far beyond the asphalt of the racetrack. In a sport that pivots on speed, strategy, and spectacle, Hamilton defines the narrative. His potential switch to Ferrari represents not just a team change, but a chapter in the story of Formula One that could reshape the sport forever. Villeneuve's comments crystallize this reality. In the grand tapestry of Formula One, Lewis Hamilton is not just a driver. He is a narrative pivotal to the sport's cultural heartbeat.